Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to my channel. This is a white to move and two problem. And this is actually one of the most famous mate and two problems of all time. It's by Sam Lloyd and nicknamed Organ Pipes. And there's several that he did that illustrated the same theme. Now, in order to solve a problem like this, the first thing that I do is to look at the flight squares for the black king. And here I can see that there aren't any. So I check, rank by rank, and there's no place for the black king to go. Then the second thing that I'll look at is to see if it's a block problem or a threat problem. So a block problem is a zugzwang situation where white has no checkmate in the beginning position, of course, because then it would be a mate one problem. But any move that black makes allows a checkmate in two. That's the idea. And then a threat problem would be white makes a threat to create a checkmate, and then depending on how black responds, there'll be different checkmates that will come out as a response of that. So if I were to try to see if this was a block problem, I would check the moves of the pieces. And for example, if the bishop moves to g7, then is there a checkmate? And I'm not seeing one right off the top of my head. Well, oh yeah, here it is right here. Knight to f5 is checkmate. So the bishop is relinquishing control of the f5 square. So bishop moving to b7 is checkmate. Now if the bishop moves to d7, it cuts off the rook. So you can see that queen to d5 is mate. If the bishop moves to e6, then queen to e5 is mate. And if the bishop moves to f5, then knight takes f5 is mate for the same reason as bishop to b7 is mate. It's relinquishing control of the f5 square. Now you can see that the way that the pieces are set up, that there's all this line interference, that the rook moves up one or two spaces, that blocks the black bishop or the white bishop, black rook to d7, allows that same knight to f5 mate, because it's breaking off that line. And if you go through all of the pieces, what you'll find is that there is a set mate. So set mate's what they call it when the mate is already set at the beginning of the puzzle. So if you go through all of these, you'll find that there is a set mate for every move except for two. And so that makes this like a block problem, but not a completely set block problem, because there isn't a set mate for every possible move that black can make. So I think I'm going to just about stop here, because I want you to have fun trying to solve the problem. But I'll point you in the right direction. I'll give you some clues. And that is, go through all of the black's moves and find the two moves that black can make that do not have a set mate. And when you find those two moves, then try to figure out, okay, what is the key move that allows for a checkmate in that situation. So that's a hint on solving the problem. If you find the two moves that black makes that doesn't have a set mate, and I'll give a further hint, is that once you find those two moves, the key move by white actually prevents one of those two moves from happening. So those are some hints for solving this problem by Sam Lloyd. Wonderful, wonderful problem. And I will include the solution to the problem in the description of the video. If you scroll down, I don't want you to accidentally see it, but you can find it that way if you want. Well, thanks for watching, and until next time. Also, I'll include information about the problem in the description of the video.